Oh, hi. How's it going? All good? Okay, cool. Coming to you live here. This is JDottin. This is my word on the street video for my communication class. Erin, hi. How's it going? Classmates, whoever's watching at home. This is Jakai coming in. Today I'll be talking to you guys about one of the things that we've been going over in class. This is my first word on the street video, and this one is going to be about social cultures. Social cultures, yeah. So today in my video I'm gonna be explaining some of the definitions of the social cultures and how this portrays and relates to my life and how I go about it and how I think of this as a whole. And just a couple things, just a little bit of a rundown of what this is and how it portrays to our society, things. So I'm just gonna get right into it. So one of the things that I got is the definition that I got straight from Google. This is right from Google. I put in social culture, and this is what came up, and it says combining social and cultural factors, and then that's one. And then another one of the definitions that I got was from, I believe it said Quora.com, Quora.com. That's how it's spelled, and that's what it says. And then it said, this is the definition that it comes from. It says, social culture factors are custom lifestyles and values that characterize a society group. And that's just me dimming it down a little bit. I didn't necessarily want to get it from word for word, but that's what they said from, that. So those are some of the definitions for what you get from social cultures. So, and then these are some other things that I found that came about when I was kind of going through it and trying to look for it and seeing what this means and what it's all about. So, two types of learning that I got from this. One is society teaches you things, and I'll explain that. And two, the other is you learn on your own. So what I mean by that is that society teaches you things. When you're society nowadays, when you get placed in society, let's say you're somebody who's coming from a place that you're not from here. You come to America, you come to everywhere. What the people do here is how you're going to adjust and how you're going to do things. So say if I'm from, let's say, Italy, and I come to America and I see individuals doing those things, I think I'm going to do those things as well, because that's what I know. That's the norm. That's how I see things are being done. That's what I know. That's how I'm going to portray things. And then two, you learn things on your own. So this is my example of it. Growing up, your parents, they can't teach you everything. They can't show you everything. They're not going to be with you every second of the day. So your best bet is you have to gain certain knowledge on your own, if you understand what I'm saying. Like I said, your parents are not going to be over there holding your hand all the time, 24/7. You have, as an individual, have to, do things on your own. You have to learn things on your own. You have to gain that experience. You're going to have to construct your own self-knowledge as time goes on. And that's one of the major things of the social culture is you have to construct your own. It's on your own. It's what is put out there, and however, like I said, you portray it, how you want to go about it, and how you make your own experience of it. A child cannot learn things and will not learn things without society, like language skills. They need to be around people who learn how to use the language. Individuals develop their own cognition by reading, interacting, getting around people, saying certain things, knowing the lingos and all the things that go around. One of the things that I saw that was very important that stood out to me is when you're curious, you learn more. So, say if you try something for the first time, oh shoot, maybe I want to go and see what this is more about. You do more, you get the experience, you get more into it, deeper into it. And a couple ways that this relates to my life is me, myself, now, I'm a 20-year-old male, African-American at that, if it's not hard to see by now. I've done a lot, I've seen a lot, I've been through a lot, I've experienced a lot, and I would describe my life or how it's going as being one of those lives that are up-tempo, fast, because one, with me, I'll tell you straight up, Aaron, that I've never, not necessarily never, but I've always been in the higher crowd, if you understand what I'm saying. I've always hung out with individuals who were older than I. So I was able to experience different things at my age. But as like it says, is you have to gain knowledge on your own, and you have to, what does it say? You know, gain different experiences by yourself. That's what I did. My mother, like I said, my mother wasn't always there for me. My father was always there for me. So situations, I had to gain on myself. I had to teach myself how to do it by doing it more and more and more and more and more. So that's my take on social cultures. I hope you enjoyed the time. I hope I explained it as much and best as possible. I appreciate the time. You guys going over the video and watching. Thank you. This is JDottin one more time for communication.